I've never made a video like this. In my videos, I always try to stay as realistic as possible. But, since the season is less than a week away, yes, the season is less than a week away, so be sure to hit that like button and that sub button so you guys don't miss videos throughout the season, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of content throughout the season. So click that notification bell as well. And for you people that keep asking, Sticky, when are you dropping that Chiefs prediction video? Next week, probably on Tuesday, so stay tuned. But as I was saying though, never done one of these like ultra positive videos, so here's my attempt at being extremely positive. So here are 10 reasons why the Houston Texans can win the Super Bowl in 2020. Number 1, the offensive line. A lot of people talk mess about the Texans offensive line, but if you actually watched them last year, the Texans offensive line is good. Well, last year they were average to good. This year I expect them to take a step forward and turning good to great. Yes, good to great. Laramie Tunsil, top 3 left tackle in the league. Max Sharping and Titus Howard are going to be studs. They're going to be studs, man. And, Nick Martin, he does his job. Zach Fulton, he does his job. So this offensive line is a potential top 10 unit. But people, they keep sleeping on them. Whatever, though. Keep sleeping on them. Number 2, we got a bunch of pass rushers. Last year, it was just JJ and Whitney Merciless. And JJ was gone for half a year. Romeo Crennel didn't rotate his players in. This year, well, we got JJ back. Hopefully, he stays healthy for majority of the year. We got Whitney Merciless back. But now you add in Ross Blacklock, Jonathan Grenard, and of course, you bring back Jacob Martin. So we got more pass rushers this year. So you're not going to have situations where the opposing quarterback, is going to have like 10 seconds to throw the ball, because we have dudes like Brandon Dunn, Angelo Blackson, and Carlos Watkins all rushing the passer on the same play, Oh yeah, and then I forgot to mention PJ Hall. PJ Hall can also bring some pressure on the inside, so yeah. We got some pass rushers this time around, so that's always a good. Number 3, we have a young secondary full of studs. I mean, seriously, they're all led by the best one of them all, Eric Murray. Nah, I'm just playing. F Eric Murray. AJ Moore probably takes his job mid-season. But yeah, we have Lonnie Johnson, Garyon Conley, Bradley Roby, even though he's a little bit older, and Justin Reed. And John Reed. We got all the Reeds, man. The Reeds are good. Number 4, we have way too many weapons to stop. Who's Watson going to throw the ball to? Is it going to be Fuller? What about Cooks? Oh no, it's Cobb. Oh, it's a 4 wide receiver set. It's going to Stills. Oh nope, it's going to Akins. Oh no, maybe it's going to one of the Johnsons out of the backfield. Defenses won't know who to stop. This is a pick your poison type of offense. You want to play, you want cheat coverage towards Will Fuller's side? That's fine. Brandon Cook's going to eat you up. You want to play your safeties deep so Will and Brandon Cooks don't burn you? Okay, Randall Cobb and the running backs just going to eat you up underneath. It doesn't matter. You're not stopping this Texans offense. This Texans offense is a top 5 unit. Top 5 offense in the NFL next season. Number 5, we have a young, aggressive defensive coordinator. We finally got one. Romeo Crennel was an old guy who the games just simply passed him by. He didn't sub out players. He didn't send out any blitzes consistently. Now we have a younger guy who has been with Rex Ryan, and we've been saying it all offseason. Rex Ryan loved to send blitzes. Well, in practice, the Texans have been sending a bunch of blitzes, so during the season, the Texans will be aggressive in terms of blitzing. And what else could you want, man? Like, if you can't bring pressure by, just having your 4 guys rushing the quarterback, then bring extra pressure. You can't leave your DBs out there to cover for more than like 6 seconds, because then they're going to get beat. Everyone gets beat. I don't care how good you are. You could be Jalen Ramsey. You're still going to get beat if you're covering for that long. So we have a young, aggressive defensive coordinator. And that's something this team needs. Number 6, we have a young offensive coordinator that's cool with Deshaun Watson and spends a lot of time with Deshaun Watson. Now, in the past, OBrien has been the play caller, the OC, and the head coach, and last year the GM as well. He didn't have time to be there with Watson throughout the whole week. So, things were a little bit out of sync. But now Tim Kelly's calling the plays, and he's there with Watson 24/7. Like when Watson's in the restroom, Tim Kelly's there. You best believe it. Watson's taking a shower, Tim Kelly's the one washing his back. So, yeah. So, Tim Kelly and Deshaun Watson are going to be linked. They're going to be in sync. And they're going to have this offense firing on all cylinders. And like I said, with the wide receivers, unstoppable. You're not going to be able to stop this offense. Okay, number 7. We have an elite special teams. Even though Brad Staley retired, I still believe in this special teams unit. I mean, our kicker, Kaimi Fairbairn, even though people hate on him, dude's got ice in his veins. He's good. Our punter, Brian Anger, he's good as well. He's one of the best punters in the NFL. And don't even get me started on my boy John Weeks. You guys know how John Weeks do. He do his job. He's the best at what he does. Pro Bowl long snapper. One of the best to ever do it. But not only that, our coverage teams. And I'm talking about the kick return and punt return. That's a little bit of weakness, but we're only being positive today, so we're not talking about that. But our coverage units. I mean, we have dudes like Keon Croissant, A.J. Moore, what's his name? Michael Thomas and Jalen Watkins. They even said Eric Murray going to be playing some special teams. So we have all these good special teamers on our team. Our special teams, it's going to do good for us next year, man. They're going to put us in a lot of good spots. Okay, now number 8. We have an OBrien who can just do his job. Like, we took off some things off his plate. You know how last year I would say OBrien has too many things off his plate, He would be the OC, the head coach, the play caller, and the GM. Well, play calling is no longer a thing. Like, he gave the play calling to Tim Kelly. So now OBrien can just focus on being the head coach of this team. And I wouldn't be shocked if Jack Easterby is the GM up there. Like, maybe Jack Easterby's the one making the GM moves, and it's just like a similar situation like New England, like with Nick Caserio. Like, he wasn't the GM, but he was the GM. Like, he didn't have the label as GM, but everyone knew he was the GM. So maybe it's a similar situation like that with like Jack Easterby. So, what's known is that OBrien will no longer be calling plays, so that's something off his plate, so OBrien can now just focus on being a head coach, and that works wonders. I mean, look at Mike Vrabel. He took the Titans to an AFC Championship game. The dude was a god-awful defensive play caller down here in Houston, but as a head coach, he was able to do it because he had an offensive coordinator that called plays and a defensive coordinator that called plays, so he was able to focus on just being a head coach, and maybe that can do some wonders for OBrien. And number 9, we have what I think will be a humbled Bill O'Brien. Now look, and I hate to talk about this, after that disastrous playoff loss against Kansas City when we were up 24-0, I feel like O'Brien has been humbled. Because like, that loss, a loss like that, I feel like would impact a coach in so many different ways. And I feel like O'Brien is going to be humbled. He's going to be smarter. He's going to, learn from that huge mistake, because it can't get much worse than that, man. Like, being up 24-0, you're thinking you're going to the AFC Championship game at your house, and then at an instant, just taken away, So I feel like O'Brien has been humbled, and he'll be more chill this year, and he'll have a cool mind, and he's not going to panic in big situations. And number 10, we have Deshaun Watson. We have Deshaun Watson. I don't care that they traded D-Hop. I don't care. They could trade everyone. We have Deshaun Watson, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's going to lead this team to the playoffs. And I wouldn't be shocked if he led this team to the Super Bowl. So, yeah. Those are 10 reasons why the Texans can win a Super Bowl in 2020. And comment down below if you guys think I missed any. And if you're going to comment down below something negative, leave me alone because it is a positive video. I've never done a positive video, so yeah. Be sure to like and subscribe though, like I said at the start of the video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.